Good morning, Clara.
Good morning.
We're very excited to have you here with us today. And we're going to be talking, about yourself, about the Latino caucus, about the Latino community. So why don't we start, with you sharing, what you do,
Sure.
what is your role with the Latino caucus?
Okay, great. So I'm Clara Barajas, and I'm the communications chair of the Latino caucus. So that's really just communicating with our members, spreading the word about the Latino caucus and some of our events that we do, and trying to recruit as many members and just to join the cause and join the movement.
Fantastic. And why public health? What brought you to public health?
What I love about public health is that it's so broad. So I feel like you can work in so many different places and still have some kind of like integration into public health. And I really like to work with minorities or low income and especially Latinos, trying to get health services to them and encouraging them to speak up too.
Fantastic. And so how do you get connected with the Latino caucus?
I actually heard my husband forwarded me the email about the communications chair position. So I started looking through the website and application eligibility, and I applied and then went through the interview process, and thankfully I got it. So now I've been here for like 6 months already now.
Great. So for our audience, Clara, when they hear public health, when they hear Latino caucus, when they hear APHA, can you share a bit? What does APHA mean? Why Latino caucus? Why the Latino community?
Okay, sure. Yeah, so I feel like when I explain public health, I often say it's the umbrella for many things because it's really about your health. So this includes like mental health or your physical health, just like being happy in general. And I feel like to do that, your health is like a huge part of it. And I think the Latino community, I'm Mexican American, so that's like my heart, my family. So I definitely like to reach that community and have their voice like spoken and gain more services to them. Yeah.
Fantastic. So health is an issue. It's a nationwide issue. So why is the health issues or problems in the Latino community and the Latino community different from other communities?
I think there's a lot of barriers. I think one that comes to my mind is just language. A lot of them don't speak English, and a lot of the services here are just in English. And there's also like lack of trust, especially with like the political climate going on right now. So I think they're definitely like a vulnerable community.
And so what is the role then of the Latino caucus? How does the Latino caucus work impact the Latino community in the U.S.?
I think the Latino caucus can help create trust and encourage Latinos to be active and be involved and get educated, learn about what's going on in our community and ways to take action.
Wonderful. And I know you mentioned you are the chair of the communications committee. So in terms of of your position in the Latino caucus, what is it that you want the Latino caucus be at in a year or 2 years? What is that vision?
I hope the Latino caucus continues to grow. I know we have a lot of members currently, but I want the Latino caucus to have a face because it's a national organization, but through the communications chair position, I want to introduce it to a lot of more people. Like through social media, you can reach so many people, and I think this is a great way to get to know our members and for them to get to know us.
I'm glad you mentioned social media. We're all talking about social media. So how is social media related to public health or community health?
I think social media it's a really important role in public health because it reaches not only like the elder population but also the youth, and there's so many versions of like platforms of social media that we can use, and I think it's a great way to reach a lot of people just through like one posting.
Fantastic. And for those who are listening to us, what was your message? What do you want them to take away from this conversation?
I encourage you guys to visit our website, learn about the Latino caucus, and learn about how you can get involved.
Fantastic. Thank you so much
Yeah, thank you.
for sharing with us today.